Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, September 6, 2022. Today's energies encourage a light, optimistic approach to the day. A Mercury-Venus parallel helps improve cooperation and promotes harmony. You're willing to make the most of what you have, but you also desire just a little more. On this day before a new moon in your sign, it's best to let go of tension and rest so that you can reflect. Still, the Sun in your sign harmonizes with Uranus today, boosting your appeal through your communications and ideas. It's particularly helpful since it helps you detach just enough to see which elements of your life are dragging you down. Letting go of a problem can figure strongly now, and it comes at an ideal time, just before you get a fresh start and a new cycle begins. People appreciate you more than usual. It can be a time for shaking up the usual routine. The moon continues to hover over your secretive 12th house of closure, dreams, and all things behind the scenes, bringing greater emphasis to everything from your unconscious mind to your ability to surrender. Take a load off. The moon will be sitting alongside Mercury, so grab your dream journal and follow your intuition, as the universe is communicating with you at this time. Meanwhile, amidst the sun's energizing journey through your sign, it is now approaching a sweet sextile to rebellious Uranus, adding a layer of eccentricity and spontaneity to your day. Self-reflection brings revelations. Adopting a unique perspective could change your work life. The moon has left Sirius Libra for innovative Scorpio today, encouraging you to quietly reflect on your mental appraisal and perception of work matters. It may be time to consider a different approach to work. Lean into the atypical Scorpio perspective so that you can get out of your mental parameters that may be influencing your current subconscious appraisal of your job. Taking on a radically different mental approach to work can make a significant difference to your everyday work life. The moon's return today as a new moon will act as a distraction while at the same time sharpening your instincts, with both a real advantage as the moon draws closer to its last visit to your income sector before the sun returns. With the moon still 2 days away, this is a chance to sharpen your instincts in general, before tuning into messages from the money gods. Watch out for big trouble with roommates or a significant other. Your feelings are way out of proportion, and you might cause more problems than you solve if you explode. Keep things peaceful. Once again, you can take direction from the planetary alignment. If you look closely at how you deal with people, family, friends, co-workers, or potential partners of all kinds, you find that you are acting and reacting with a lot of intuition. In other words, trusting your instincts is critical to taking the right steps. To help strengthen your inner ear, stick to a regular exercise schedule and meditate on your health goals while you work out. This will help connect your intentions with your abilities. Opportunities can come much more readily when the essence of this day is in the air. This can prove to be especially helpful if your life has been more challenging lately. Try not to let things get you down. Allow the essence of this day to bring hope and encouragement to you. Rather than mulling over things that have already happened, take action to get things going in the direction you want them to. Be as proactive as you can be. Weekend or not, there is not only a lot of focus on work and job matters today but on income matters as well. At the same time that Venus and Uranus have aligned in your work sector, something that can create unexpected, serendipitous or eureka moments, Mercury is spending his last weekend here at a friendly aspect to Pluto in your income sector, for the 3rd time this year. It is the moon that is helping to keep things balanced, making sure you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off. While the moon has moved on and is no longer putting pressure on the planets in your romantic sector, this has awoken something there is no going back from. This was the moon's only clash with Mars while the warrior planet of the cosmos is in your romantic sector, and this has helped to awaken your romantic passions and fighting spirit. Our eyes in the sky. This morning's first quarter moon in Sagittarius means we might find it difficult to organize our thoughts, and articulating emotions could be next to impossible. This aspect can cause a lot of frustration because we want to connect with others but find it challenging. Misunderstandings are likely to manifest. Try to postpone any important conversations until after this energy clears. If you're unable to avoid interacting with others, think carefully about what you want to convey before speaking. Once the moon moves farther into Sagittarius, you might become a bit impatient, but remaining calm will pay off. A minor aspect between the Sun and Pluto can be helpful in overcoming any conversational hurdles, but only if you take the time to consider your words before sharing them. This aspect might also come to the rescue if your mind is a bit scattered. Through structure, time constraints, and focusing on your responsibilities, you can muscle through any mental fog. Create a to-do list to help you stay on task, and apologize to anyone you have a less than pleasant encounter with. By sharing our feelings through music or writing, our ideas remain open to interpretation. Others can then connect with us emotionally by bearing witness instead of sharing a reciprocal dialogue. In the evening, the moon sextiles Uranus in Taurus, stimulating surprises. Too much weight today has been placed on trying to rationalize our circumstances. At this time, something happens to shock us out of this expectation. We realize that we have been taking things too seriously, that life is baffling, and that we should enjoy the ride. In the pre-dawn hours, the Sagittarius moon sextiles Saturn in Aquarius, offering patience. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and our dreams may feature Saturnian characters, perhaps family members or authority figures, who offer us advice. Transmissions will feel so natural that we might fail to remember the details of our dreams upon waking. It is a good idea to keep a journal handy to record recollections. They can prove meaningful as we go about our day. The cosmic energy is very dense, which is why it would be best to rest and retreat instead of try to connect with people. Watch a movie and take a nap instead of falling down the rabbit hole of paranoia. After sunup, the moon squares off with Neptune in Pisces, prompting confusion. Two dreamy, emotional bodies meeting in the zodiac's two most idealistic signs. What could possibly go wrong? The risk here is that we read too much into situations, becoming overly sensitive and moody. Misunderstandings lead to disappointment. A desire to believe in someone or something despite good reason to maintain our boundaries can make us vulnerable to deceit. Avoid consulting divination practices, as these will not provide the clarity we seek.